Hey there, this is the first of several videos that we're going to start to build a catalog here on our website and on YouTube that give our home buyers looking at the Athens area a lot more information on our community, parts of town, neighborhoods, not so much about specific real estate listings, but more about the Athens, Georgia, Watkinsville, our community as a whole, to maybe give you some idea about where you might want to move. Because one of the things we're seeing now is that people that are considering our area have a hard time learning about the area from the computer screen. So we're going to do our best to give you some information. My name is Scott Talley. I am the broker and owner of Five Market Realty here in Athens. And the first area we're going to start with is where our office is located, which is the 5 Points area of Athens. And as you can see right here, this is just an overview. That's actually where it gets its name. 5 Points is a very in-town location, and it's very close to the university. On one side of UGA's main campus, you have the 5 Points area, and on the other side is downtown Athens. Now, we'll get to that downtown area in another video, but for now, we're going to look at 5 Points. And actually, I want to talk about the picture here a little bit because this is the intersection that gives it the name 5 Points. Lumpkin Street, Village Avenue, and Village Circle intersect here, and kind of the landmark that you think of when you think of 5 Points is right here where I'm looking at is this Firehouse Clock Tower. So that is the major intersection that where a lot of the business and commerce takes place. And as you look back here over into the green trees, that represents a lot of the neighborhoods that are in the 5 Points area. So it's become popular because it's close to the university, it's in town, there is shopping, there are restaurants or bars, they're in close proximity, so you can walk if you wanted to. It just wouldn't be a far car ride to stay in town and do things. I'm going to go to the next slide and kind of take a look at the map here. And this is a map of Google Map, frankly, of just the area to kind of go over some parts of it that you might want to have on your radar. So, as I mentioned before, right here where it says Sakura, Hibachi, and Sushi Bar, that's the intersection you were just looking at. And as a matter of fact, right here is Village Avenue. That is our office right here, 5 Market Realty, which is on the corner of Cloverhurst and Village Avenue. Now, there's various areas of 5 Points, but the original borders, what is true 5 Points, kind of ran right here, which would come along Pinecrest, along the university. So as you can see right here, this blue line represents kind of a bar. Well, there's Stegman Coliseum. That's where we have the gymnastics meets, the Georgia basketball team. They're also going to be close to Foley Field, which is going to be right here in the 5 Points area. And then, of course, Sanford Stadium. So everything over here is generally university. As we come on the other side of the blue line, you're basically looking at the neighborhood. So one of the first parts people think about when they think about 5 Points is University Drive. And that's this little area that's probably the closest to campus right here. As you see Southview Drive, Hampton Court, University, O'Farrell, Morton Avenue. Lots of beautiful homes, a lot of sidewalks. And there's actually some multifamily housing sort of sprinkled in here on Burnett Street. One of the things that does make 5 Points unique is that you have a lot of different housing options, high-end homes, rental properties, and in some cases, apartment complexes that might be a little older located next to the university. So now we're going to go from University over to Millage, cross Millage Avenue. And then this area is called Memorial Park. As you can see down here, you got this little pond. It says Memorial Park, Bear Hollow Zoo. This is a great area of 5 Points. It's where I personally live. Millage Terrace, Millage Heights, Parkway. You have the Birchmore Trail, which is a walking trail right here in the middle of town. There's a dog park, a park there at Memorial Park, and actually a small zoo where we have small community events from time to time and a pool. So now you've got the University Drive area, Memorial Park. As you cross Lumpkin, you're going to get into the Millage Heights, Woodlawn Avenue, and Cloverhurst Avenue parts of 5 Points. Also, that's probably where lots are going to get a little bigger over in Millage Heights and Millage Circle, not Millage Heights. You're going to see larger lots. Now, traditionally, this border here, Westlake, that would be the original traditional border of 5 Points. You're not really looking to go much further. However, a lot of people have sort of extended that out, as happens. I'm not saying I 100% agree with it, but a lot of the neighborhoods in Glenview, Bedgood, here on Riverview, Woodward Way, Westview Drive, and Lowwater are also considered parts of 5 Points because they're located just off of Lumpkin. Because the area is so popular, you do see some of the higher per square foot values. You can see some values exceed $300 per square foot, maybe as much as $350 per square foot. We're talking about this right now in 2022. We'll go to the next little slide here and just kind of talk about what attracts people to 5 Points. What attracts owners to the 5 Points area? Well, as I mentioned, there's Memorial Park, a great little area along with the Birchmore Trail. Restaurants, bars, and stores are in close proximity. We're going to talk about some of those before we end. The elementary school, Barrow Elementary, is located right in the heart of Five Points. It's recently been renovated and kept the original part of the school. It's right across from Butts-Mehre, which is the UGA's athletic department. It's just a really popular elementary school in our community. Obviously, as I have a typo here, it is close to UGA's campus, Sanford Stadium, Stegman Coliseum, Foley Field, in town. Older homes with a lot of charm, sidewalks, a very mature landscape, and there are lots of housing options. Now, as I alluded to before, people like to be close to things to do, and that's what Five Points has, is restaurants, bars, and more stuff. Just going down a list here in the background, that's the Pine Bar, which is a popular location here in the area. But Earth Fare is a grocery store that people have enjoyed for over 20 years in town. Ad Drug and Hodgson's Pharmacy are two local pharmacies. Hodgson's serves ice cream cones, and Ad Drug has a lunch counter making cheeseburger and french fries with good milkshakes. Jerry Joe's Coffee is a local brand that people absolutely love. I'm actually drinking some right now. Independent Baking Company is great as well. Condor Chocolate, 5 Points Bottle, Fleet Feet, Athens Running are located here, 5 Points Cafe. And then we have a great little store called Appointments at 5. Lastly, the restaurants and things like that are great to visit on game days and things like that. You have the Pine Bar, as we mentioned there, the Royal Peasant, the Expat, Local 706. Marker 7 is seafood, has great outdoor seating. Fully Loaded Pizza is a great place to grab wings, pizza. 5 and 10 is very high-end fine dining that has been popular, like I said, for 20 years. 5 Points Cafe is a newer place that's been redone and it's becoming really popular for breakfast and lunch. Zizi and Simone's is in a new building on Lumpkin that's Italian food. And of course, just for a good old burger, it's hard to beat Grindhouse. So in the end, it's a very popular area of town. This is our group, 5 Market Realty. Hopefully you're looking at our site. We can help you get information on the community. And we're going to be building this catalog of various things about each area of town and each neighborhood to help you get resources to help you really start to understand our community here in the Athens, Oconee area, Jackson County, a little better before you even get to town.